Hello, everybody, and welcome into the show. My name is Phil, and I am here with my co-host Luke.
What's up, SHAF heads?
This is the SHAF Cast. It's a podcast all about video games, movies, and TV, with a little bit of drinking on the side. That's right, we will be drinking. So if you want to, at home, you can join us.
And you should, as long as you're legal.
Of age. Speaking of joining us
driving.
today, and not driving, that's correct. Joining us today is a past guest and a great friend of ours, Val. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Splendiferous.
That's not
It's
a
a
word.
new word.
Nah, it's a good word.
It's a new word.
That's
It's a
pretty
brand
old.
new one.
It's a pretty old word.
On today's show, we have Shot of the Week, of course. We have Versus. We have WeMDb. And we have Buy, Borrow, Bury.
That's right.
You ready to get into it?
I was born ready.
Born ready.
Born in the darkness.
Before we do, what is everybody drinking? Val, what are you drinking today?
We've got beer nerds. Sour beer with nerds.
With nerds just poured into them?
Just pour it in there.
Like
Yeah.
nerds, like from high school, like us, like how we were in high school.
That's
like, talking
why
about video games and
there's
stuff.
the glasses. Like, it's, yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
So
It's not talking
they-
about the candy
they-
at all.
They grind up humans, and
Ooh,
it's dark.
that probably doesn't taste
We
too
just went-
good. Luke,
I'm drinking, that was a weird scratch. Hey, it's vodka Mountain Dew.
vodka Mountain Dew.
Hey,
One of the
it's-
two things that you drink.
That's right. Hey,
good.
it's not my Blue Raz beer, Steel Reserve.
Yeah, why don't you just have like a shelf stocked of that stuff?
I should just buy like a lifetime supply of that. It's pretty good.
I think so. Well, I got Tiki Rum Punch.
Cut
And it
water.
tastes pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Cancun
What
a
type
little
of drink
bit.
is it?
It is rum with sparkling orange passion fruit punch and natural flavors.
Ooh, natural
That sounds
flavors.
I love natural flavors.
I
One of my
prefer
favorite
unnatural flavors.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like
Well.
grinded up nerds.
That's pretty unnatural.
I got
That's
some
pretty
unnatural
unnatural.
flavors. Yeah.
All right. Well, first up, we have the shot of the week. What is the shot, Luke?
Well, you see, I thought we'd stick with the candy theme that Val went with. We're going to do the jelly bean, which is half an ounce of blue curacao, half an ounce of pineapple juice, and half an ounce of either blackberry brandy or cherry vodka.
So I did see that, and I was at my local liquor store, but it's like really tiny. It's like 10 feet by 10 feet. It's the
Right.
smallest liquor store. So I asked, "Do you have any blue curacao?" And they're like, "No, we don't have any."
No.
But I went to the mixers, didn't see pineapple juice, and they didn't have any cherry vodka either. So I went with the blackberry brandy type.
Nice. So this is also supposed to be a layered shot with the curacao on the bottom, the pineapple in the middle, and then the either the cherry vodka or the blackberry brandy on top.
Pineapple in the middle.
Pineapple in the middle.
Okay, let's figure out if we can do this.
Oh,
That pineapple to blue curacao gradient is kind of cool looking. I feel like the red is going to ruin it.
My wife luckily had black cherry vodka on hand. Otherwise, I was going to have to do the blackberry brandy, which I was not looking forward to. But this is just clear.
Blackberry brandy to me doesn't taste too bad.
Look at that. Look
Oh,
at this
that's-
blue boy.
Woo! I didn't
But
do
it
the
ain't-
proportions very good.
This is a big shot. It's a big shot. I spilled the pineapple juice on my pants.
Yeah?
little bit. I was trying to pour slowly, and it did that fun thing with a cup stew where it just went down the side of the cup.
I hate that.
That's God's punishment for
This isn't
sinning.
layered. I did a bad job.
This isn't.
I don't have.
Well, you guys
I don't
didn't have
the correct
spoons.
Tools. Yeah.
Do you have a spoon?
I do.
You cheater!
I'm prepared. I'm not cheater. I read your recipe.
Right. Yeah, she's just doing it correctly.
Yeah. Whereas Phil was he was shaking up the shot beforehand, and I was like, "What are you shaking up there? You shaking up
Are
the
you
shot?"
ready
He's
for
like,
this?
I
Yeah.
didn't read the recipe.
Look, it's not layered at all. Look at yours. Very nice.
All three of these turned out so differently.
Yeah, they sure did.
This is. My gosh. All right, cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Good job winning the layered, Val.
I mean, it's good. It doesn't taste like a jelly bean.
I think I did it wrong.
It doesn't
not
taste
bad.
good.
It's
It's
fine.
not bad.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like a jelly bean.
It tastes a lot.
like
The pineapple really comes through, and I didn't even put that much pineapple.
right. I got some pineapple pulp in there. It's hanging out in my back of my throat.
That's
That's nice.
disgusting.
As
It's almost
pineapple
as bad as like when you're taking a shot that's like a mixed shot that has like the little bits of ice cube in it that you're not expecting.
Yeah.
or the curdled Irish cream.
Oh yeah,
always
that's not good.
We're really good at taking those
That's al-
shots.
That's always surprising. All right. Well, the jelly bean shot was pretty good, but up next we have Versus. On this week's Versus, we are pitting two things together, two different pairs
Against
of
each other.
things against each other. What is Versus,
You
Luke?
want to try that one again?
Luke, what is Versus, Luke?
Versus is where we choose two similar games, movies, actors against each other. We each take turns deciding which one is our favorite and which one we think scored higher on Metacritic.
That is right.
Thank
And
you.
the first people or movies we are pitting against each other are
Sorry.
Disney movies, Encanto and Moana.
That's right. Two very, very good movies.
Very good movies. I'm not sure which one I like better. I know I've seen Moana so many more times than Encanto.
You keep going back to the water.
You know, I keep going back.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I go first?
Yeah, why don't you?
So Encanto I've seen 2 or 3 times. Mirabelle is the main character. She's great. She has no powers.
Right. Born into a family full of powers.
Exactly. And it's a weird dynamic there. And that movie is fantastic. The first time I saw it, I think I didn't think much of it.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I didn't like the what's that song? Family of Madrigals or whatever. What is that song called?
I don't know. I've only seen it once.
We are the family Madrigal, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like that song. It's grown on me. And I watched it a couple more times. I think it's very good. However, I think I'm going to have to go with Moana because I think I've seen that movie like 20 times. I can have it on in the background. All the music in it is it's filled with bangers.
Right. It is filled with bangers. And it has your favorite actor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
You're right. My favorite actor. So I think I'm going to pick Moana is my favorite. And I
Okay.
think it did better.
All right. Brave, bold choices.
That
What about
is
you,
kinda
Val?
bold.
Okay. I, like you, Luke, have only seen Encanto once, but I did like it on my first watch. I just haven't repeat watched it. But I do agree with Phil with Moana. Like, those songs I've listened to countless times. And the movie I watched, like, way more. And it's probably the most, like, watched Disney movie and I would call it my favorite Disney movie.
Wow.
So I have to pick that as my favorite. And I don't know at all how either of them were like
Ranked.
criticized, like what critics thought.
Right.
So I don't know.
Just be different. Just go against Phil.
I know, but I'm gonna go with Moana.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we're doing all three the same thing because
Are we?
yeah, as well. I am
Moana's
not.
hard to beat.
It's so good.
It's true.
I do love it, and I really have only seen it probably 3 times. Once was pretty recently, actually, like just a month or 2 ago. I was like, I should rewatch Moana again because I'm not a big movie rewatcher unless I really like it. But Moana's very good. I've only watched Encanto once. We Don't Talk About Bruno, great song, but it's no. I go back to the water. I don't even know the name of that song.
How far I'll go.
How far I'll go?
The main
Yeah,
one,
that's good.
the number one song.
Yeah, that one. I also love the end like credits one. Who's that?
Well, I don't know the end credits one.
It's How Far I'll Go, but it's by like a big pop artist.
I know Lin-Manuel Miranda. Is that
He
his
wrote
name?
Well, yeah, he wrote all the
He
songs.
wrote a lot of the songs, right?
He wrote all
of
the songs, all of them.
them? Okay.
Yeah,
But then the one at the end is How Far I'll Go by some
by
Kelly
some
Clarkson person.
yeah, it's not
Okay.
Kelly Clarkson. I want to say it's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not going to remember it. If only we had the internet in front of us. But yeah, I'm just going to choose Moana's my favorite. Encanto is very close behind, but I also do think Moana rated better as well. So
Okay, so since we all think the same thing, should we guess some scores?
we could get some scores and see whoever
I'm
gets
gonna-
closer gets to give a few more drinks or something.
Yeah. I think, and if we're wrong, then obviously we're all wrong. But
So I said Metacritic earlier. Are we going off Rotten Tomatoes?
Metacritic.
Oh, we are going by Metacritic. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna guess that Moana scored an 89.
That's a good guess. Metacritic is always lower than like Rotten Tomatoes and stuff
It is.
because it's, Rotten Tomatoes gives its percentages off of how many of these critics rated it highly. Like if it has a 98%, it just means that 98% of critics rated it favorably. It doesn't mean
Right.
that like each critic gave it a 98.
Right.
Whereas Metacritic, conglomerates the scores and gives it an average. So I think 89 is good. I think I'm going to go with like an 87. I'm going to go with my birth year on that.
I was going
Okay.
to say 86.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay. So let's share the screen here. Okay, so let's look up Encanto first, or Encanto.
Encanto.
And it
Ooh,
looks like it got a
75?
75. So I think we're pretty. Wow, 6.9.
And only
reviews.
6. Nice.
Nice, very nice. So Moana just has to beat a 75. It has to happen, right?
I mean,
there's
I
no
would
way.
think it's at least in the 80s.
We all got to take a shot of Encanto wins.
Oh,
Oh, 81. Wow.
one.
Well, Val's
much more, but
closest with her 86.
Val got the closest. Yeah.
So, Val, you get to give out 2 drinks to whoever you want.
One on each.
Oh, what an
That's pretty
honorable
fair.
thing to do.
That's pretty fair.
81, though. That's
Okay.
that's crazy. I mean, that movie deserves a high 80s at least.
I agree.
What was the user score on it? I missed that.
A 7.8.
Huh?
That's ridiculous.
That's fucking
That's-
crazy.
It doesn't
That's
make any
fucking
sense.
crazy.
But that's the way it is. Hey, we all guessed right. It's our favorite too. Great job, everybody.
Great job.
The next one we're going to do is 2 games that are very, very similar to each other. They're co-op puzzlers. So Portal 2, which I have played a lot and love. And then a newer one, It Takes Two, also a co-op puzzler.
Right.
Luke, do you want to take this one first?
I'll take it first. I unfortunately have not played like any of It Takes Two. I've watched a good amount of YouTubers play it. But it looks fun as hell. And it looks like they really use platforming shit well. And you pick up different tools based on the level. And yeah, it looks like it changes the gameplay a whole lot. Whereas Portal, its main thing is, you're going through portals and stuff. But, I mean, Portal 2 came out, like, God, when did it come out? Probably like 2008, 2009,
Something
maybe?
like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
When I was just a wee lad and loving video games, I had more time for video games, and I ate up Portal 2. So I have to go with it's my favorite, and I also think that it probably rated better.
Okay. Val, do you want to take it next?
Sure. So I actually played Portal 2 for the first time, I want to say just a couple years ago. So I played both in a relatively close period of time together, and I enjoyed them both. They're great games.
So Val, did you play the Portal 2 co-op mode at all, or just the single player?
Never played co-op.
Okay.
I didn't know it was co-op, actually.
It's a whole separate...
Just said it.
It's a whole separate game.
Is it a different game?
Yeah.
Then I thought we were talking about regular Portal 2. So I'm going to talk about that.
It's fine.
So,
in the sense, because it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to say I like that game, and I kind of know the gist of it.
yeah.
It's hard to say the co-op then. I assume it would be very fun.
I'm confused because Portal 2, you can play by yourself or co-op.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not two different games.
Okay, I
Right.
thought you said it was a different
Well,
game.
it is two different games in that the single player is a whole different story. You play as Shell. There's a whole story
Sure.
mode where in the co-op you're playing two random robots that are just trying to solve puzzles together. There's none of the levels are the same or anything like that.
Right.
So yes, it's the same game, but it's a whole different experience.
But you're playing with it, with a friend.
Right.
Got it. Well,
Okay.
I enjoy Portal.
Thanks for
And I
clarifying.
would say that I like the option to play by yourself. It Takes Two, we had to coordinate and play and get through the story together. And I loved the whole thing. I don't know if we'd ever play it again or anything like that, but I would go back to Portal 2. So I'll say I like Portal 2 better. And I think It Takes Two rated better, though.
Did you guys beat
Okay.
It Takes Two?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Okay, yeah, so Portal 2, I played back in high school with a good buddy of mine, and we, ran through that game, super quickly. We just played nothing but Portal 2 for a couple of days and beat it.
As you did.
And it was amazing. I wanted another, co-op puzzler to come out that could rival Portal 2. And then, when I saw It Takes Two, I was like, this looks fun. Co-op puzzler. Let's. So me and my roommate Cole played It Takes Two for a whole week. I don't think we were on Xbox talking to anyone. We were just playing It Takes Two.
Yeah.
After work. And
was that weird playing a game with a husband and wife getting divorced and you're just sitting there with your roommate?
Not at all. That was great.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That was great. Yeah, it does have a kind of a bleak story. It Takes Two, but
so does Portal 2.
That's true. but I do like the story. I think it's good. So we absolutely love that game. And then I after playing this, I asked him, "Have you played Portal 2? We should. I really want more puzzles, right?" So we went back to play. So we went back and played Portal 2, thinking, because my thought was this is because it's better than It Takes Two, and I don't think it is. I think maybe the concept with the portals is awesome and very unique, but It Takes Two has a lot of different mechanics, whereas Portal 2, I mean, they have different mechanics with slime and
they have the goop,
whatnot. They have the goop and the bouncy things, and it's amazing. But I think I liked It Takes Two better, and I think it also rated higher.
Oh, snap. Let me ask you this one. Did you play Portal 2 single player? Did you go all the way through that?
Yes.
You did? Okay.
And it's awesome.
Fantastic. J.K. Simmons? Voice acting? Oh,
yep.
You had me there.
It was good. So let's go in. Let's see.
Let's dive in. Let's dive into the
let's look up Portal
meta.
2 first. All right, so
what is
we're
that?
looking up Portal 2 right away, and it is a 95.
There is no way It Takes Two rates higher than that.
There is no way. You're right. But let's see. Let's see if we can do it. It Takes Two. Nope. We couldn't do it. But 89, nothing to scoff at here.
Nothing to scoff at all. No, it's a great game.
They're both
I recommend
amazing.
that to anyone I can. Like, couples that I know, I'm like, play that game.
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, they're both awesome games. Obviously, Portal 2 takes the cake.
So, the cake is a lie.
Portal 2 reference.
Cake is a lie. Did you guys both take It Takes Two to win?
Yeah.
To win in the rating?
Well, not if I edit it out.
Big whoops.
Yeah, we did. So, we'll take some drinks here.
Yeah,
Good,
you will.
Good job, Luke.
You should take the difference in the scores. 6 drinks.
I don't think so. I don't think I will.
All right, that's fair.
All right, so up next we have WeMDb. You guys ready to play this?
Fan favorite. They beg for it. They love it when we play this.
It is one of my favorites,
I fucking love it. I love it so much.
so I don't care about what they think.
Should we have Val go first?
Let's do it.
Val, you wanna go first? Okay. We're gonna click the random button.
Are you ready? Oh, Christmas with the
Okay.
Cranks. Do you know who's in that, Val?
I mean, I'm going to get all the actors right away, and I
Yeah,
kind
the
of
starting
remember.
is not too
Yep,
bad.
that's fine.
Okay.
And your second movie is Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Okay. I couldn't see who that was. So, I mean, I can figure that out probably.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got to get to Central Intelligence from...
Wait, who'd you say those
No,
two actors
you have to
were?
get from Christmas with the Cranks to
Yes.
Central Intelligence.
From Christmas with the Cranks to Central Intelligence with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart.
Okay. So now I gotta
so-
share
so-
my screen.
Yep. Now
I'll
get
stop sharing.
IMDb. Get IMDb
I
up
got
and then
it.
share your screen.
So Christmas.
Okay, so Christmas with the Cranks. There it is, 2004.
Okay.
All right.
So do I
we're-
start?
No,
You're
wait,
go-
wait. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then you start. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So I'm trying to think.
Right, like I don't know if I'd click on
What?
Tim Allen right away.
I know, like he's big and he's in a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that's in something that I like have a quick connection. And I don't see anyone, so
yeah,
we're gonna
and
go
that was
Tim
Phil's-
Allen.
That was Phil's downfall last week. Is he immediately clicked the biggest star when he could have clicked a few actors down, and he would have had it in like 3 clicks.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if there's any good movies that are gonna have like other people to connect.
Right.
Toy Story 4.
Is that a hint, Lou?
Is
No,
that
man.
actually a hint?
That was a cough. That was just a cough.
We're gonna go for it then. Toy Story 4. And then, because are you trying to get me? No one's actually in this, right? Are you trying to get me to?
I just wanted to get you a bigger list of people
Oh, okay,
to work
thank you.
with.
Because I'm like, there's Tom Hanks,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know if he's in anything.
Look, I'm trying to gauge this. Do you have a path in your mind?
No.
Okay.
I know where I would go from here, but I don't know if it would lead me anywhere.
Right.
Because I like to work backwards. So, Val, think about movies that people
I know,
that,
I
like
was-
Dwayne The Rock or Kevin Hart were in.
Unfortunately, those two.
Oh, actually,
are in
I
a
think
lot
I
of
see
movies
one. Hold
together.
on. Joan Cusack
Joan
is in.
Cusack.
She is in. She's in School of Rock, is she not? With Jack Black.
Wow,
Yeah,
what
that's
a
a good
line.
path.
What a line.
But where is that?
Mid 2000s, probably.
Oh, it's years?
Early?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
The
in
School of
years,
Rock.
yeah.
There it is. And then that's Jack Black. And then we got the.
I know what you're saying.
I know, Jumanji. Where's that at?
That's right.
Jumanji. She's
There
got
you go.
Jumanji.
And that has Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it.
It does. It does.
And then he is
I don't
in
know.
whatever
I don't know
that
where
whatever that movie was.
Don't give any.
Central
It's called
Intelligence.
Central Intelligence.
Okay,
I don't
thank
know what year
you.
it's from.
That's. I mean, we'll
You've
just
given
keep
enough
looking.
hints. You just got to keep scrolling.
There it is.
And she's there. All right. Not bad. Not bad. 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's really good.
It's much better than your over 5 minutes. Last week.
Whoops. We don't have to talk about that.
No, we don't. But I will.
Luke, do you want to go next?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was pretty good. Under 3 minutes is
That wasn't
is
bad.
solid.
I don't know that I would have. I probably wouldn't have made that Joan Cusack connection there.
I wouldn't have either. That was a perfect connection.
I love that movie.
School of Rock?
School Rock
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, so good.
It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a decade at least, but
Right. All right, we're going to get your first movie here.
all right.
Shock and Awe. That's got
Hate
some
that.
big names in here.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones? Oh, Woody Harrelson.
So there's
okay.
Woody Harrelson, Tommy Lee Jones, that guy.
It's got Cyclops.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
I don't either. Okay, so Shock and Awe, and your movie you're trying to get to is
Tully.
Tully.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's what's her name?
That's going to be a big. You're going to need that.
What is her name? Charlize Theron.
There you go. All right.
I don't remember who
you
else is in
need-
Tully. Fuck.
So you need to get to Shock and Awe, from Shock and Awe
Okay.
to Tully.
Question. Are the early X-Men movies considered Marvel? They're Fox. They're technically Fox properties.
I wouldn't consider that.
You're fine. It's fine.
All right. I don't know.
Now you're taking a lot of time to think right now.
No. I just had to clarify that because I don't have a line. I don't think, but
You can get one in that.
I might be able to. Okay. I am sharing. Am I showing up? I'm showing up. Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody get a stopwatch going and let me know when.
I will. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. We got Charlize Theron. God. I want to say she had something to do with those early X-Men movies, so I'm going James Marsden.
Okay.
I'm
And you're going
going
straight
X-Men.
to X-Men?
I know she's not. At first I thought she was Mystique, but it's Rebecca Romaine. Shoot.
Where are you going from
Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. I bet Hugh Jackman's in something with Charlize Theron. That just sounds right. That just sounds right.
Sound like it could be.
Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. Poop. Chappie. No. Charlize Theron. Oh, Prisoners is a good one.
Okay. All right.
Going to Prisoners. You know where I could go? Paul Dano, my boy. I'm going to go Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow, skipping over Paul.
I am skipping over Paul. Oh, Charlize Theron, what are you in? God dang it.
She's in Tully.
Charlize Theron is in Tully. Charlize Theron is also in... I'm coming up so blank on Charlize Theron. Hey, it's Nocturnal Animals, that weird movie you made me watch.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron. God dang it.
This makes me feel a little bit better.
I'm going to go Zodiac.
Be careful with RDJ.
I know. Shoot. I'm going to go RDJ still, because I feel like I saw him with Charlize Theron. Sherlock Holmes? No.
I don't think I have a line.
I don't at all. I'm very mad at myself for not knowing anything that Charlize Theron is in. Is Charlize Theron in Scanner Darkly? No, that's Winona Ryder. I bet Winona Ryder's in something with Charlize Theron.
I bet if you choose her.
Oh, God, this is painful.
You're coming up on Val's time here.
Frankenweenie. Let's go to Frankenweenie. I bet Charlize Theron's in that.
You went to Frankenweenie?
I went to Frankenweenie. I wish I wouldn't have. I'm going to go to Catherine O'Hara.
All right.
Because why not?
I agree.
Oh no, Charlize Theron, what are you in? I hate this. Oh, I'm gonna go to ACOD because Adam Scott is in that, and Adam Scott was probably Amy Poehler. No connection. Adam Scott. I'm gonna go Adam Scott. He's in a lot of things.
I don't watch enough Charlize Theron movies because I'm coming up blanks here too.
This sucks. This sucks. Let's go Big Little Lies.
Okay.
Because
what are you gonna get out of that?
Reese Witherspoon. That's what I'll get out of that. Mm-hmm. Reese Witherspoon was in.
You're getting closer.
You just cut me off at 5 minutes, please.
You only have a minute left, so I will happily do this.
Let's go Gone Girl. And let's go Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Wait. Charlize Theron. I hate... Neil Patrick Harris. Mm-hmm. He was in movies.
He's known to be in some movies.
He has been in things. He's been in things. Oh, God. Really? There's a lot of people in a million. Charlize Theron!
Oh, my gosh.
And Tully. Done.
4:45.
That was just dumb luck at the end there.
It was.
You want to know another one? I Googled to just see what she's in, just to figure some stuff out. You had a Nicole Kidman link to Bombshell. And she's in
Bombshell.
Kidman was in Bombshell.
Mm-hmm.
Bombshell.
That was a little ways in, though, so I mean, it wouldn't have saved you that much time.
Right.
But.
This is my cat. Hello, cat.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice cat.
Are you just going to go back? You're just going to go back that way, huh?
All right, my first movie. I'm going from Action Point with Johnny Knoxville? Is that Johnny Knoxville?
I have no idea.
I thought Action Point was a movie about Action Park that had like some jackass stunts in it.
Oh wait, is it? You might be right.
So.
Okay,
but doesn't matter. I'm starting there, and I'm going to Wrath of the Titans.
Wrath of the Titans.
So I've never seen this movie, and I don't know who's in it. If you can name one of the actors, I will do it.
Off the top of my head, or can I IMDb it? I want to say the guy from Avatar's in it.
Sam Worthington?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I?
Wheelchair Man?
Should we check it before you do this whole thing?
Yeah, let me double check. I think he's in it. I think he's the main guy. Wrath of the Titans. Sam Worthington. Yep, he's in it. Okay.
Okay, so the movie I have to go to is Wrath of the Titans, and I've never seen it, but you said Sam Worthington is in it.
That's right.
So I will do it. But I'm going from Action Point to Wrath of the Titans.
Yep.
So
hold on. Let me get my.
You're gonna click. Never mind.
Is it?
I thought you were gonna hate me, but that was Eleanor Worthington. I thought Sam Worthington was just randomly in this movie.
You're gonna hate me. Yeah, I mean, if it's an obvious, like right off the point, we can't do that because that's just stupid.
Sure.
But
sure.
All right, Phil, I'm gonna give you a countdown from 3, and you're gonna go, Daddy, go.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna go Johnny Knoxville right away.
Probably a good call.
But none of these people I know. I don't think anybody. I'm going to go Johnny Knoxville right away. He's in some other stuff, you know.
He is.
He's in, let's see. Oh, my gosh.
He's in Bad Grandpa 3. You could do that.
That would be bad. No, I'm going to go. Where's his other movies? Writer. Great. I'm confused.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay. All right. So he was in some movies early on. What did I do?
You just closed out the whole list.
I hate myself.
You're really good at IMDb.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? It's loading here.
Mm-hmm.
Movie 43. That has a lot of people in it.
That does have a lot of people in it.
Sam Worthington is in Avatar. I can't go Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Sam Worthington. What else is Zoe Saldana in? What are you in, Zoe?
Is Zoe there? I can't. It's too pixelated.
I don't think Zoe's here.
Oh, okay.
This is worse. Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. You can go back to 50 Ways to Die in the West and go back to Charlize Theron.
I could do that. Sam Worthington. What are you in? Other than the Wrath of Titans and frickin' Avatar. Okay. Who else is in Avatar? Who's the woman? Why am I blanking on her name?
You just said it.
What about the main
Zoe
like
Saldana,
military guy? Isn't he in other stuff?
Oh, I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that at all.
Yeah, I know. Grandma's Boy is the guy from... Right? How do I get to Grandma's Boy?
How do you get to Grandma's Boy?
Well, let's go to Seth MacFarlane.
He's doing it.
Okay, so I'm at Seth MacFarlane now. How do I get to Grandma's Boy? Jason Sudeikis and who's the other guy?
Oof,
I'm blanking
tough.
so bad.
Hey, I couldn't come up with a single other movie that goddamn Charlize Theron was in, so.
So, okay. We're going to go with, see, Ted with Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark.
Mila Kunis.
Oh.
Where am I going? I don't like.
Sometimes you just have to blindly click. I can already
Mila
tell you that
Kunis.
Val won already.
Yeah, well, of course.
With a little bit of help from us.
Okay. This is so bad.
No, you're doing great,
I'm
kid.
still looking for Zoe Saldana, but I don't know what else she's in other than Guardians of the Galaxy and Avatar.
She must be just made of money, right? Being in Marvel movies and Avatar. I mean, Jesus.
I think so.
Totally deserved, too. She's a great actress.
This is all bad. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, go to Jason Segel. Do it.
I think I could go to... You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to
When
do?
all else fails, I have to go to Jonah Hill. Where's Jonah?
Oh, he's going Leo. He's
I gotta
going
go Wolf of
Leo.
Wall Street.
There you
And
go.
Leonardo DiCaprio. When all else fails, this is what gets me back on track.
When all else fails, go to Leo.
Okay,
Leo and Zoe had to be in a movie, right?
I think not. So Sam Worthington, he is in 2 movies.
Avatar 1 and Avatar 2.
Yep, those are the ones I have seen with him in there.
And Wrath of the Titans.
Wrath of the Titans as well. So okay, here we are at Leo. We're
And
gonna
you've
go
passed my time.
to The Departed.
Oh, you have to just go to The Departed.
Let's go to Matt Damon.
Go to Matt Damon. Do it.
I have no idea where I'm...
And we're at 5 minutes.
Dude. This game is very hard for me. So if you could donate just a piece of your mind so that I can use mine.
If
Thank
he
you.
only had a brain.
So our guest, the one who is most concerned about this game,
Yeah.
won by a landslide.
Who probably knows the least about movies between us.
What else is
But-
Sam Worthington in? Where was I going wrong?
So I did search it. Nothing. You were right. I mean,
I don't
like
think it's
nothing.
It's not
There's-
nothing.
It's not nothing, but like nothing. I feel like anyone would know.
Right.
And
He
Zoe
wasn't.
Saldana, she's in the 2 that like Marvel and Avatar.
Right. Sam Worthington. He's in Terminator
Wait,
Salvation.
what about the
So
the
the
only
other
other-
woman,
Yeah.
woman you were trying to think of in Avatar was Sigourney Weaver.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
she's
you.
in other stuff. I feel like she would have been the best connection potentially.
Yeah, I think I might have been
Oh.
able to get to her, but
So he's the big guy, or he's like the main guy in Terminator Salvation, who also has Christian Bale.
okay.
So there's got to be a connection there to be made, I would think.
Yeah.
Oh, it also has Bryce Dallas Howard and Helena Bonham Carter. God, I still don't know where the line is, but
Yeah, it was
could
a
have gone
tough
through.
one, and
Could have gone through Harry Potter with Helena Bonham Carter. yeah, that was a toughie.
there was.
That was a toughie.
I did see Emma Watson on one of them, on
Oh.
one of the movies that I had. So maybe that could have been, but I had no idea.
That
what
he was
movie
in
you
Terminator
even
Salvation.
just said, right? Yeah, I had no idea about that. So that's
Well,
that's 2 times in a row that I have not been able to
Yeah,
get it.
you broke the 5-minute barrier.
That's really
So-
upsetting.
I think you know what happens with that, right?
I took a shot.
I think we should all
You
take
did?
a shot.
I just did. Yeah.
Oh
I
shit!
should-
I think it's like a break.
I was
shot
looking
time.
at IMDb, but yeah, let's just as good friends, we will join you in the shot.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna make
you.
another mixy one, and I'm not gonna use the spoon this time, so we'll see.
To mourn your bad brain.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your sarcasm. Well, that was WeMDB. I did terrible. Luke did almost as terrible.
Right.
And
Val did better with.
You did well.
I mean,
Thank
to be
you
fair,
for the
we
Toy
did.
Story 4 push. I mean, I might have still gone with it, but
You might have. I just knew that there had to be a line there.
And you found it. Congratulations.
Joan
But
Cusack.
now, with Joan, and I would never have gotten that line.
No.
So that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
All right, next up is Buy, Borrow, Bury.
Love this one.
Okay. It's so good. I feel like we have it on every show.
I think we didn't have it on the first episode because it wasn't a segment yet, but ever since then, it's been our closer. Well, kind of our closer.
Right. All right, and this week we're talking about
Also, hold on. Buy, Borrow, Bury is our version of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
That's correct. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
And this week we have 3 things, of course, because you have to.
Yes, you're right.
And they're all sequels coming out. So they're not... and what are we most excited for out of these 3? So the 3 games are Hades 2, which was announced but doesn't have a release date.
Right.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Fallen Order. What's the release date on that? Do you know?
I want to... I should have had it ready, but I want to say like June-ish.
Okay.
Maybe earlier.
And then we have The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, probably the most hyped sequel out of these 3 for like the world.
Right.
But we'll see if that it stays true with us.
We will see.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first just because I think I've got a pretty clear line. I liked Hades. It was fine. I'm still just not a big roguelike fan. So I'm going to bury hate.
No, that's wrong.
I know. I'm going to bury Hades too. It's not going to break my heart if I just don't get to play it. The other 2 are going to be tough. I loved the Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. That's what it's called. I love that one, but I'm a Star Wars boy. So I have to buy Jedi Survivor, and then I'm going to borrow, which in this instance, in this instance, our borrowing of these games is you get limited to 1 hour per week. So it's quite limiting.
It's not a lot of game.
No, not a lot of game to be played. So yes, I'm borrowing
Tears of the Kingdom. Legend of Zelda.
That's it. Tears of the Kingdom. Which is tough because that arguably is probably going to have more gameplay because it's a big old open world, whereas Jedi Survivor's fairly linear.
Right.
But I mean, I'm gonna slice up. I also just saw a video on Reddit where Jedi Survivor is gonna have dismemberment, which is hilarious.
That's kind of
a little dark,
right.
but yeah, I'm super excited for Jedi Survivor.
It does look really good. I have unfortunately never played Fallen Order.
You need to play that.
So
Han Solo, take the shot. Take the shot, Han Solo.
No. So that I know, and I understand that's a mistake. So
yeah, that's
a big.
It's a big whoops on your part.
But I might have to go back and play that before Survivor comes out.
You do have to. You cannot play Jedi Survivor without playing Fallen Order.
Which is a sequel, and it's the story continues, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, I'll do that. I'll do
good.
that.
Good.
However, I'm going to bury it for like right now because I haven't played Fallen Order. I don't know if it's good. I mean, everyone that I know says
it's good.
Yeah,
I know it's good, but
I get where you're coming from because you're so hard for roguelikes.
That's exactly right. I am buying Hades 2 because I know I will play that into the ground, just like the first one. And it's so It's one. I mean, all roguelites are amazing to play on the go, and I can't get enough of them. I just can't get enough of them.
You can't.
And so that means I have to borrow Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which sucks because like the first one I played like over 300 hours. I played so much.
It's
for more than an hour a week.
Right. And I can only imagine this is going to be bigger. So
right.
And you're probably going to put in 500 hours on this one.
Right. So it might make more sense to just like borrow Hades 2 because then I can get a run in every week.
Right.
But I don't want to stop after one run. I can't. It's impossible. So that's what I'm doing. I'm buying Hades 2. I'm borrowing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm burying Jedi Survivor.
Fair enough.
What do you got, Val?
So I'm the opposite in the sense that I have not played any Zelda games, really. So that one's getting buried for me. Mm-hmm. And then Hades and Jedi Survivor are probably like my top 2 coming out this year, potentially, games. So my thought process is Jedi Survivor is going to be more difficult to play like an hour chunk, and then you don't play it for a week, and then you get like an hour chunk. And I feel like Hades would be easier to like, okay, I'm going to play a run.
Right. Like Phil said, like, you can just split up your runs.
Yeah. And then like if I end midway and then that's my hour, that sucks because then it's a whole week and then you're like, what was I even doing? But I feel like it'd still be better than like Jedi Survivor. Like that's something that's like has like you're exploring. What am I exploring? What am I doing? And it's like you want to play more of that at a time. Right. Even though when both come out, I'm going to play them both like constantly. So I'm going to borrow Hades 2 and I'm going to buy Jedi Survivor.
That's pretty good.
I can respect everything you said besides that you haven't played any Zelda games because shame.
That's right. That's right.
But yes.
But we're
I
all
get
different.
I should have played that by now, but meh.
It holds up to this day, to be honest.
I mean, Ocarina of Time holds up to this day.
Yeah.
I did start one on the Switch, I think, at one point, and I don't remember what it was. And I didn't really get into it.
Cool.
I mean, I tried it once. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never... Exactly. I played part of one on the GameCube once, I remember, but...
Wind Waker? Was it cel-shaded?
She's not going to
know. It was my brother's. It was my brother's. I remember watching him play it a lot, and I played a little bit.
Were you in a tiny little boat?
I don't think so.
Was Link a little tiny kid running around, being all cel-shaded?
No, I feel like it was more like... Yeah, oh my god.
I was just making sure.
Just making sure. Gotta check the boxes.
It was more like 3D open world-ish, I feel like.
Okay.
So probably Ocarina of Time. He probably had like a remaster of Ocarina of Time.
That could be. Anyway, we're all different on it. They're all good, and I will play them all.
Yes.
But I have to play Fallen Order first. So, all right. Now is recent news. What are you guys excited about? Or is there anything coming up that you guys want to talk about a little bit?
So I'm going to bring up, because I think I brought it up earlier, Shrinking with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford. I started that this week. I watched the first 3 episodes. Oh, it's so goddamn good. It's on Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
It's Jason Segel being Jason Segel. It's Harrison Ford being Harrison Ford, and I am living for it. But it's
all you can ask for, man.
Yeah, it's a damn near perfect show. It's really? So good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch.
Makes you feel as the feels. Makes you laugh from your gut.
So what is it, like a dramedy?
Yeah, I would say a dramedy. Okay.
All right. Are they 30-minute episodes or an hour?
I feel like they're closer to 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's doable. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, my thing that's coming up that I'm really excited about, I've talked about before maybe a couple of times, but it's getting closer. So this Friday, Octopath Traveler 2 comes out. It's Octopath Traveler is one of the best JRPGs ever created, I think.
Wow.
And this one, I've looked up a bunch of things, what they changed, different mechanics they put in. It's largely similar, but there are a little bit different mechanics that just add to the gameplay, and I cannot wait to play that this Friday.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
I was going to bring up Last of Us in case that hasn't been talked about enough, because it's great. I played part of that game, never went back, and I wanted to, just to see.
Perfect
just
for
because I wanted to know the rest of the story. Mostly was my motivation to eventually go back, and now they made a show. So
right.
everyone
now you don't
can
have
enjoy.
to.
Now it's my morning show. I always get up and watch a show in the morning and drink coffee, and I was crying this morning before going to work. So it's real great start to the day.
Did you watch episode 3 this morning?
Yeah.
Oh God, episode 3.
I didn't quite finish it. There was I had to stop mid emotional scene, and I'm like, shit, I gotta leave and go.
I gotta fix my mascara and dry my tears.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty impressive that you can wake up and watch a show before you go to work and do a bunch of stuff. I'm out of bed. I need to be in the shower because I have to leave for work in 10 minutes.
I used to be that person, but I don't know what it was. Basically, ever since we moved, it's because I used to get up early to drive. I like to just have that time in the morning.
It is nice to just have some time in the morning just to cull the dread of going to work.
Yeah.
And then sit and slowly drink my coffee and enjoy it.
Wake up before you go in. I get to my desk and I'm like a zombie for the first hour. It's very not good because I don't work for the first hour. I just
you just gotta have self-control though, because I'm shit, I gotta leave. I'm gonna leave when this scene kind of ends, and I'm just no, I can't, because it's going on, and I'm pause. Gotta come back to it. That's the only hard part.
I think those are all very exciting. I want to watch Shrinking. Is it coming out every episode a week?
I believe so. I feel like they probably came out with the first 2 the first week, and I think they're weekly after that. I didn't even see. So I kind of ran out of time for watching after episode 3. There's probably more out than that, but I just didn't look too deep into it.
Yeah. Well, those are all the exciting things that are coming up.
So exciting.
Now we got some homework. Did you do your homework, Luke?
Kind of.
So the homework was Vox Machina.
The Legend of Vox Machina, which I didn't know is a Critical Role show.
Oh, it is.
So Critical Role is, it's made by people, they do a podcast basically where they just run a D&D campaign. So they're all voice actors in it and stuff, and I don't know if they wrote it or what, but the beauty that is Amazon Prime, the app, I opened it up, I went to Vox Machina page, I hit play episode 1, and I watched it, and I was like, this is good. I'm liking what's happening. It seems like I'm in the middle of a story. But I think...
What episode did you watch, Luke?
I watched season 2, episode 1.
That's not where you start.
Yeah. Typically, you do not want to start on the season premiere of the second season of a show. If you have... Why Amazon Prime... I've never opened this page before. I go to Legend of Vox Machina. It says episode 1. I hit play. And they showed a few flashbacks, and I figured it was going to be something that was addressed later on, No, those were flashbacks to all of season 1.
Okay. So you know what's happening now.
Yeah, I know how season 1 goes.
Sucks.
Yeah, after I was done with it, I was like, because they were still kind of introducing the characters, so it wasn't completely obvious that it was season 2. God damn it! But
That's
so I
too
finished
bad.
that one, and then I hit the B button. You know, I was watching on I hit the circle button. I was watching on my PS5, and then I notice that the little drop down menu says season 2, and I was like, did I just watch season 2, episode 1? Okay, well, I scrolled all the way back, and then I watched season 1, episod 1. Which is
How
really
was
good.
that?
A much better introduction to the characters and everything that's going on. But it was really good. I think it's probably going to be a show that I keep up with. It's a fun watch. A bunch of different characters. Animated boobs. Gotta love that.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my experience with Vox Machina.
Yeah, so my experience, I didn't watch 2 episodes. I did watch episode 1, and I really enjoy it. It's the classic, like, mercenaries in a fantasy world go on a mission, but then, like, they talk like, they're, like, living in our age, and they're very vulgar, and
Yeah.
it's funny. It's just funny. So I'm excited to watch more of that show as well. I'm glad I don't know what happened in the first episode of season 2. But you know,
Yeah, because I just like I'm so mad that happened because I can't even, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's just unfortunate. Also, I gave you homework. Did you watch the end of the tour?
no,
Yeah, I
I forgot about that completely. I
thought so.
thought Vox
Yeah.
Machina was for both of us.
It was your homework for the both of us, but I gave you homework just from me. Yeah.
All right,
You have to
so-
watch it though, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's
can you tell me what it is again?
why don't I?
Yeah.
It's Jason Segel. It's Jesse
okay.
Eisenberg. It's based on a real life Rolling Stones interview with David Foster Wallace, who was a big time
Oh, that's right.
writer.
Okay.
And it's just
Yeah.
it's a week in the life of them, just like shooting the shit and like going over philosophy and all this stuff. And it's just a really good little movie.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that I have.
You're
two
never gonna
homeworks
watch it.
now.
You're never gonna watch it.
I will. No, I will. I will. Now, have you watched any of these movies?
I haven't. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my shocked face.
I have gotten a
wasn't
lot of like show lists. Like I have a watch list, and I've like added a bunch of things from.
I do that
listening
too.
to this.
Every time I like listen to a podcast and somebody recommends something, I've got a Google Docs of shows and movies, and I just add it to that, and it's like
I think
slowly
I
try to
need that.
work. You have to do that. It's a really good thing because I can't remember which. I don't know if it was Netflix or there was a commercial where once you finish a series, you get that deep sadness called
Absolutely.
the show hole in your heart, and and then you're like, where do I go from here? And then you've got this
Right.
fucking list ready for you.
Yeah. Because then, if I don't have the list, I'm just like scrolling Netflix for an hour, looking for something to
Like,
watch.
Not that,
and then,
not that, not that, not that.
I
and then, and then you've wasted
the
it.
Aviator, I guess. Yeah, so,
You just you give up. You just search Leo D on Netflix and just pick whatever one you're feeling at that time.
there's only 3 movies, Leonardo DiCaprio
Oh,
movies. On
why
Netflix
not
right
Wolf of Wall Street for the 84th time?
now. It's not on Netflix, but I do own it. You're right.
But
I
yeah.
should watch that.
Yeah, so
tonight.
you just pop it in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't do my homework. I'm going to have to do more homework.
I've got
Do you
new
have
homework
more
for
homework?
you. Yeah,
Good. Very good. I'll watch this one, I promise.
you won't. I'm going to give you the movie that I had to end with on this WeMDB. I'm going to give you Tully.
Okay. Tully with Charlize Theron.
Theron. It's a good movie. I believe it's by Jason Reitman directed it, who also did
Okay.
like Up in the Air, the new like Ghostbusters movie. I could be completely wrong about this, but
Well, that's
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
And for Val, before we started recording, we were talking about animated movies and stuff he hadn't seen. You said that you hadn't seen Big Hero 6, which I think is worth a watch. So I'm just going to give that to you as homework.
All right. So next time I'm on, we'll remember that.
We won't. Absolutely won't.
Hey, I don't know if did you talk about Willow last podcast that isn't uploaded yet?
Nope, we did.
Well, we talked about it.
Did you not watch it again?
Yeah.
That's right. I'm very bad at watching.
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
remember Michael recommended that. I haven't
yes.
seen either. Any of it.
See, I couldn't find. I want to watch the movie again before the show. Mm-hmm. But
you couldn't
what
find
about
the movie?
watching a recap of the movie?
On YouTube or something? Mm-hmm. That's fine.
We're going to do that. Because we're going to go to the new Ant-Man, and Michael's like, we should watch all the first and second one, and maybe even, like, some of the Avengers stuff. And I'm like, no.
Just rewatch all the 30 Marvel movies before it.
Yeah. It's a lot of time.
So we'll probably watch, like, a little recap before we go.
Have you watched Loki?
I am terrible, and I started it, and I didn't finish it.
So I do highly recommend you watch Loki before you go
I should
to
put that
Ant-Man
back on.
Quantumania.
Oh, shoot.
Because there's some continuation there.
I'm going to add that to my watch list because I forgot about it.
Did you
Also,
go to Quantumania, Luke?
I did not. It wasn't high on my list. I do want to see it. It's disappointing that it's only getting like mid-50s, mid-60s score.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying, it's super well acted. Kang the Destroyer is going to be the next big bad, in the Marvel universe, and he premiered in Loki, which is why I highly recommend everybody watch Loki. And yeah, so he's in this, but yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. I mean, Paul Rudd. It's Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's great. Yeah. I think I might wait until it just comes out on Disney Plus to watch it. I don't think I'll go to it in theater, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see.
My homework to you, Luke, is
F.
Yep.
What is it?
I just watched it on Netflix. It's all right.
I hope I've seen it.
It's Stutz with Jonah Hill. Stutz.
Oh,
Stutz. It's
all about his
therapist.
psychiatrist, right? Or
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a movie about he's been seeing this therapist for a long time, and it's a movie about this man and his life. But then it kind of like
it's more documentary, right?
It's a documentary, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was well done for being directed by Jonah Hill, and a movie
For being directed by Jonah Hill.
I don't
Just not giving
have
Jonah
high
Hill a whole lot of. Yeah.
I don't know. He did. I think it's a good watch. Talks about, some serious issues that a lot of people have. So
Sure.
so I think it's a good informative watch, and it kind of like goes through the tools this therapist uses. So it might
To help you get through
somebody
this
out,
godforsaken life.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good watch. So yeah, Stutz. It's on Netflix.
It has been on like my recommended, like when I go on to Netflix. I don't go on to Netflix a lot recently. It's really fallen off as like the number one streamer. They're canceling shit.
More
Did
Apple
you see
TV, HBO?
Probably these days, yeah. HBO I'm going to every week because of The Last of Us, and Apple Plus is just putting out hit after hit. It's crazy how like all of their shows are fucking good. But yeah, did you see Arrested Development is leaving Netflix?
I did not see
Like
that.
they produced like seasons 4 and 5, and they apparently just let their contract run out, and it's just like I don't know what's happening there, but
That's weird.
yeah.
I mean, it's not as good.
No. But it's still like they're losing seasons 1 through 3 too, which are peak television.
It's too bad. But yeah, okay. Well, that is our homework. We have our homework. I'm going to watch it this week, I promise. Don't shake your head, Luke. Val, thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Oh,
Val.
absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for
pleasure's
joining
a
us
strong
at
word.
home. I think it's the right word, Luke.
It's always an adequate time.
Okay. But I think it's better than that.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed at home. Tell us about it in the YouTube comments below.
Tell us
Follow
how
us
wrong
on-
we were about our
Follow
verses.
us, yeah. Follow us on all socials,
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
which are on the screen here.
Yep, we have a TikTok now too.
We do have a TikTok.
We went full Gen Z here.
Woo!
And also,
Do you know how to...
here's the socials.
Okay.
Here they are. Oh, better get them before they go off screen. Oh, they're gone.
Okay, that's going to be easy. Thank you.
Oh, God, they're back. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, they just came crashing down. They're so heavy. It's so big. I
Just drop
can't.
them then.
I
Just
can't.
drop 'em.
I'm going to... Okay, they're gone again.
That'll take me an hour. But yeah, go to our socials. Tell us segment ideas. Tell us shot ideas.
Tell us how much you love us.
Do all those things.
Mhm.
But it was good talking to you guys.
It was okay talking to you.
Goodbye.
Bye!